Hey everyone and welcome. I hope you're doing great. And in our today's session, I'm going to do computer application 2 question, that is a Knec exam. This unit called computer application 2, which is in module 2 of Knec ICT course. Remember, when you're done with the module 1, you get to module 2, then module 3. So for the student who are doing diploma in module 2, you end up tackling this kind of question, and also it applies to the student who are also doing certificate. When you're in second year, that is module 2 on ICT course, still you end up sitting for this same question. So this same unit, which is a computer application 2, which covers things like the QuickBooks and Autocad. That is, I'm talking about the practical part. But if you're talking about the theoretical part, still you will find that in diploma we have got added topics like artificial intelligence and geographical information system, that is GIS. And yeah, that's a story for another day. Now, the reason why I've decided to do this video is that I have received a lot of requests from the guys who are doing Knec. Remember, the student who was supposed to sit for Knec exam, that is last year 2020 November, the exam was rescheduled to be done on this January, and as we speak right now, the exam is taking place, and tomorrow is when the students are going to sit for this paper. So that's why I've decided at this morning to do kind of this video, so that after their paper, the paper that is they are going to do today, that is I think that is Visual Basic, that is module 2. I don't know much about them, so they can check the video and get to learn more on this area. So basically, I've come up with a question that is a question that was supposed to, was done back in 20 Knec exam, that is July 2017, somewhere there, and the same question was repeated a year later. I think not even a year later, maybe it's something like, but it's the same question. I remember very well. I did it like twice with the students who I was teaching back then. So it's a question that it has got a kind of logic that you need to understand much about it. So this is a question. I have done the screenshot. Remember, I have the mobile app that has got the past paper question on my mobile phone. So I just screenshot, then copied it on the machine so that I can be able to show you how the question looks like, so that I can take you through step by step, so that you can get a clear understanding of how you tackle this kind of question. So this is the question. So we will first of all set the units, positions, things like layers. You can go through all that and come up with the document, and yeah, that is it. So basically, let's do this without wasting time, because I don't want to waste time on this video. So let's jump in here, and this is my AutoCAD. I've never cracked yet. I think I will I'll crack the software after this, so that I can continue using it, because the time when I installed it was when I was doing a video on some of the basic commands that you need to learn on the AutoCAD. So it's something good if you can go back and check that video on the list of the videos on my channel. You'll find that video about learn AutoCAD, something like that. So feel free to check that video so that you can learn more about some of these commands. Now, generally, let me run the software and click on File, New. In this case, I'm going to say I'm going to save it. Let me save it on the desktop. A file name, I can call it Knec 2017, and in this case I'll use metric. I always tell you you have to use metric. So yeah, that is it. So the first thing is to, as according to the question, is to set the units and precisions into that whatever we have that. So in this case, we just write units like that, and you press enter, and it is going to display this dialog box where you use millimeter, that's stored, and here precision you use 0, and you click OK. Let me apply first, and in this case you can pick, there is something which comes here. remember I always tell you that if you want to use this kind of software, remember I'm using 2017. Yeah, let me click OK. I think it has applied. So I'm not 2017 but 2018 version of AutoCAD. The next thing that we need to set is what we have done the unit precision, so it means we have got our 1 mark. The next thing is to insert these layers. So layer name is edge, line weight is that one, 0.5. so let me use that, and in this case layers, you can just write layer. I think it's supposed to be what yeah, we normally write layer. I think it's not layers. Escape first. So these are the layers, and on the layers we are supposed to create a new layer. We normally just click like that, and in this case the layer we have been told to use it as edges. That is edge, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, the name of edges. Yeah, so edges. And the layer line weight, is it line weight or what? It's supposed to be line weight. Yes, line weight, it's somewhere here. So line weight we need to specify to 0.6. I think that one. Then click OK, and now we are good to go. So I can close that one. So now I've added my layer. So in that case, to use the layer, you just need to decide to use it from here. And yeah, so here we have got the diagram. So in this case we have got 70 by 70. So we have a square, which is the largest square there is 70 by 70. What else? There is the inner square, which is 30 by 30, and because from here to here is 70, we need 15 up to this point to have this inner square of this. And then we have got 30 by 30, and this is at the middle of this inner square, so which means this is 30 by 30. So the distance from here to this corner is supposed to be because we have the 55, we are supposed to pick 55 minus 30, we get 25, then 25 divided by 2, because we need it to sit at the center, so that is 12.5. I think you can do that computation easier so that you can get to understand much about it. So generally that is it, and yeah, so I will start with the square of 70 by 70. Then inside that square I'll have 15, then 15 I go all the way so that I can have the wall, and now get to the inner part, and yeah, that is it. So let me not waste a lot of time and do that. That is what 70. I need to have other mode on. Where is the other mode? Auto, that is there is other mode, this one. So other mode we need 70. We have got 70 again. I didn't set the let me set the page size first of all before I do anything else. The page size, let me set it to 200, a square of 200, and in that case we normally write limits, and limits we normally write 0, 0 center, 200 by 200 center. That is millimeters. I think it's okay. So in this case, let me now draw the line, just like 70, downwards 70, and this way 70, and upwards is 70. And as we said, I need from here, because the diagram looks like what? We have got a wall. So let me use this side, so I will have from here to here 15, and 15 I will have 70. escape. I will have other let's say 15 and 70 downwards. Then I can remove this one here. I can also remove the one which is here, and I can trim. Let me trim, and in this case I want to trim this one and this one. Press enter, you remove this one and this one. Now I've got my wall. Then after that, what next do I need? I need the middle, this the inner square, this inner platform without the hole. Remember there's a hole here which is 30 by 30, that is square, a square of 30 by 30, that makes a hole inside. Now this raised is 15, so that's 15. If it is 70 by 15, we said here it's 12, 12. So we will have to go to 12.5, and inwards we need to go to 12.5, and then now we go to 30 by 30 by 30 by 30. Escape, remove this one, it's not needed, and there is another one here which is not needed, and we have got our wall. So the next thing is to raise the wall, and in this case you can go to view, this one. I normally use conceptual here, and this one I can tilt this one so that I can get to see it very well, like that. Escape. Let me just now do what we refer to as press pull. Press pull, press enter. I raise this area upwards. It's supposed to go how many? Let me check. Her height of from here to here is 54, and this one is 15, so it's okay. Now I can click here, 54, press enter, escape. Again we need another press pull, press enter, and in this case we need to go upwards, 15, press enter, and now we have got our wall, which I think now it's visible. So we need to slash something here. So in this case I can draw a line that will cut across from where, let me put, because we've got this end point and it goes like that. Let me use that point, and another way, the same area from here downwards. That's that way. I need to these lines to create a fillet here of radius 30 because of this radius of 30. Because remember I've drawn a line that goes straight like that and downwards through this. So I need to have an arc of 30 radius. So in this case just write fillet, press enter. I want to fillet r is equals to 20, and this is the line, and this is also the line, and it's okay right here. Now the next thing I want to do is press pull, press enter, and I'm going to pick this side and move it like that, and now it has slashed whatever I wanted it to slash, and I can delete these lines, are not needed anymore. So you can do the orbit, but before that let me click left. We have got this one. Assuming I need a straight line that goes from here to, let me remove all to this corner. Then I need circle. I need the circle to be at the middle of this stuff. It's a line here that I've drawn. Okay, escape first. Let me undo. And remember, I'm orbiting so that I can check. I need to have a hole somewhere here. Yes, at the back. Okay. Then there is snap mode setting. I need to have object snap midpoints there. Okay, so if I pick a circle, I need to have a circle that goes, if I can be able, I need to draw a line where I can get the middle of this. Sorry, I've done undo. Then let me now, from this point I draw a circle of radius how much? 10 through this line. 10. Then I go at the back, and in this case I can try to use press pull. It's not objective. Okay. First of all, I want to have this all somewhere. Orbit 3D orbit, and yeah, I think it's even drawn in a wrong way. Okay, delete this one. Delete this one, and I need line that can go from, can run from here to here. Escape. I need a circle that can get through that of 10 center, and I need, let me delete this one. Okay, I will delete it afterwards. Let me first of all do press pull, and in this case press pull will be, let me just do one by one so that I can delete the line afterwards, and I think it's okay right now. Hold it, and now you can see how it looks like. I have another line which I need to remove here. I don't know where I kind of used a line there. So that is it. I think right now it's okay. Now you can insert your dimension, and that's how we do it. So this is it. This was the design that was needed back then. So as I said, you can save as we normally need export PDF, PDF, PDF. Let me say desktop, and you can save things on your laptop. If I'm not wrong, that's how we used to do the PDF. So let's check on the desktop. We have the PDF somewhere. It has not been done. PDF time. I think I saved it on the desktop, or else I wrong something like that. Yeah. So actually, that's how we do it, and I hope I've done it very well. Publish. Publish. We have got publishing option. Publishing option or export to set page setup override. Can't remember the PDF. We used to set PDF, print plot, yes. Then on the plot, yes, a PDF here. And in that case, is it going to be saved? You can preview through this one. Yes, it's going to look like this when you print, and you can add the measurements and so forth. So this is the PDF that is going to be generated, and yeah, so that is it. I hope you've learned something from this. So thank you guys, and have a nice time. All the best in your paper.